What's going on, everybody? So this is not anything new. Monday Night Football, Week 4, final game, Giants and the Vikings. We all knew that Eli Manning was going to be typical Eli Manning against the Vikings. The Vikings defense has become something so ridiculous that I honestly can say that, you know what it is? Before it was like at the beginning of the season, we all were probably saying, they got Adrian Peterson, it's going to be okay. This is after Teddy Bridgewater was injured. Because nothing changed from their index as according to Vegas for them going to the Super Bowl or whatever crap like that. I think it's still like 23-1. I don't know what it is. It's something that it stayed the same even when they got Bradford, right? So we were all probably saying, you know what? They're gonna just go out there. They're gonna do their best. They're probably just gonna lose. They got Blair Walsh. You know, the Blair Walsh project. This guy's gonna be missing field goals. It's gonna be a debacle. Let me tell you something about this defense right now. I've been raving about this defense since week 1 because I did not understand what was going on. And I thought, you know what? These guys, they're going to be... It just happened like that for that one time. Bro, it's nothing too serious. This defense is wild and savage-like. They're actually acting like Vikings of old in history, bro. They're raping and pillaging villages. The Giants are trash, okay? And that's coming from a New Yorker. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it disgusts me. Eli Manning on a post route to OBJ closed his eyes as he usually does and threw the ball in the air for an interception. I can't do that anymore. You know, Xavier Rhodes, I don't know if he was the guy that was targeted for that pass. I'm just so done with Eli Manning closing his eyes and throwing the ball. I don't know if you guys are, but like I said, I've been saying this forever. Eli Manning is the luckiest quarterback ever, okay? Was New York crazy as F when he won those 2 Super Bowls against the Patriots? Yes. Listen to me. I don't care individually about any NFL team. So only time that I really care about it is if the New York Giants or the New York Jets make it far. I'm going to support them because, you know, it's New York. But I'm going to always be critical of the people that are there. You understand what I'm saying? Like Eli Manning, this guy has been closing his eyes and throwing the ball for years. And they went out like it wasn't even a real game. Just watching it. I just watched it just to have drinks. You ever do that? You ever go to the bar just to watch a game and just have a drink, but you know the team sucks? You know, like you already know, all right, this game right here. Most New York fans already knew. Like, I have friends that I argue with all the time about how bad the Giants are realistically against any other team other than the NFC East. Like, listen, the Giants can probably they got a guy, you know what I'm saying? Jason Pierre-Paul is running around with no hand. Like, bro, they're just doing anything possible to aggravate me. The Giants piss me off so much that you would not believe because they just do things, I think, intentionally to make me very, very upset. You got Sam Bradford, a guy that's a certified bum. This guy, I have to talk good about him now because he's undefeated. Like, what am I supposed to say? I can't continually. It's like Jeff Fisher with the Rams. Like, I want to say the worst things about Jeff Fisher, but they're balling out right now, and it's all on the players. The players are doing it, and that's what I love. Because trust me when I tell you, my whole goal is to support the players because I believe that they get reamed in a whole realm of owners that just, you know, do whatever to them while they're playing, and that's it. So I support the players, you know, universally. You know, that's what I want. That's what I love. They're so fortunate to be able to play in the league, make so much money, take care of their friends, their family, and stuff like that, and be at the top level. I'm all about supporting the players. You know what I'm saying? But when they F up, I'm all on them. But the coaches now, they get paid king's ransoms to be horrible. Most of them. Okay? We're not going to get into Mike McCoy, Jeff Fisher, stuff like that. But let's just continue with this right now. What in the hell were the Giants doing last night? Let's just think about their drives. Let's just think about the drives from when the game started. All you see is Eli Manning's face looking stupid all the time. He's throwing the ball. He looks like like I thought at some point we would get a different Eli, like a more mature Eli. I know he tried to grow his mustache out that one time, but it was definitely a horrible look for him. I'm very, very happy that he keeps it low. It doesn't work for him, but he still, after all these years, puts on the stupidest face ever as he throws the ball. Why? Why is he doing that? Why? I think he's doing that purposely to aggravate me because every time I watch him, it doesn't matter. If he's nervous, if he has no time in the pocket, the guy looks like he's a scared child, bro. It's like, you know, you put like a 3-year-old or 4-year-old in front of a Friday the 13th original movie, and they're like, oh, you know, they're scared. If they're not scared, they're psychopaths. Just to let you guys know that. If you put a young kid in front of a horror movie and they don't flinch, they're going to be psychopaths. So get them checked out instantly. But he is something about this guy. I have no idea what this guy is doing. I really just don't. I don't know if this guy even has any concern about anything else that's going on in the world when he's playing. Because this guy will close his eyes and throw a post route to nobody but the defense. And then I have to continuously listen to people tell me, oh bro, but he won 2 Super Bowls. You have no idea how many times I've heard that. But this man, we all know right now, both Super Bowls that were won, did he make some throws? Yes. Were they lucky throws? We can argue that. But the New York Giants defense was undoubtedly playing out of their minds. Look, it's similar to the Baltimore Ravens defense when they beat on the Giants in 2000. Trent Dilfer, just listen to his name, Dilfer. Like, you know that this guy is not raw, but he has a Super Bowl ring. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a situation where it's like, okay, it's impossible. It definitely can happen. You know what I'm saying? All I'm trying to explain to everybody is this. Look at what the Giants are right now. You still got Victor Cruz. You still got OBJ. You still got dudes that can play. Eli Manning's supposed to be a quarterback that can get them the ball. So why did they play like that? It's either you got to give the Minnesota Vikings defense a whole lot of credit, or you got to look directly at Eli. I know that OBJ was saying it's all on me, all that dumb crap that that he'll say. He had some drops. He had an out route where he was wide open, but the throw was kind of low. You see, because I really look at the game. You understand what I'm saying? And I try to analyze exactly what's going on. I'm looking at their body language and stuff like that. I don't know if McAdoo spoke to him about that temper tantrum that he had. I'm talking about OBJ, and OBJ has toned it down, and it is taken away from his actual game, and he's just playing like a bum. I can't really explain what's actually happening, because it's fascinating to me that at any given time, Eli Manning can go out and play like this, and people will still give him sympathy because he has 2 Super Bowl rings. Well, guess what? Peyton has 2 Super Bowl rings too now, so it's not like he's the brother that's the bomb. And he's not winning another one because the Giants defense is not going to get to that point to where he can do that before he has to retire. I can tell you that much. It's no way that anybody else is going to lose to a quarterback that closes his eyes while he throws. It's not going to happen. I know it may seem pretty harsh, but it's facts. I will tell you this though. The Vikings defense is very, very similar to the Denver Broncos defense. It's sort of the only thing that they're really missing is a Von Miller. They have all the other pieces. All the in the secondary, the middle linebacker. I love me some Anthony Barr. They have everything else. It's just that they're missing a Von Miller, one guy that you can look at as a pass rusher. And I know you guys are going to give me a lot of examples. I forgot the guy's name that was a decent one on the Vikings, but I can't debate that because I've looked and watched, and I'm looking to see if there's anything like a Von Miller to just make it so I can say, yeah, they're just like the Denver Broncos defense. But there's no Von Miller. That's the only thing that the Vikings need is like a premier pass rusher. They have guys that are good. They're decent, stuff like that. They get a Von Miller, they're going to the Super Bowl. And that's it. They get any kind of a guy, just like a one guy. Like if they had they don't have that one guy, like a J.J. Watt. They don't have a guy that you could just look at like, all right, that guy's going to be doing this. That's all that they're really missing. Their defensive line is pretty stout. The linebacker core, like I just said, is very, very stout. But I just think that they're missing one piece, in my opinion. Because with a bum quarterback like Bradford, who, like I said, I can't call him a bum this week. He's still, the guy's undefeated. But we know that he's lacking in certain attributes, and he's able to win like that. You give the Vikings one more piece, it's a wrap, bro. The team under Mike Zimmer has been playing out of their goddamn minds. The only things that I would do to make sure that they continue to succeed, cut Blair Walsh right now as I'm doing this podcast, and get one more piece on defense, a premier pass rusher that by himself is taking a quadruple team, bro, like Von Miller does sometimes, and he still gets to the quarterback. And the Vikings are a Super Bowl caliber team. They are right now. They got a Super Bowl caliber defense. I just worry about their offense sometimes because of who's throwing the ball. Let me know exactly what you think, and I appreciate all the downloads. Like I said, I'm on iHeartRadio, Android, iTunes. I'm on Twitter, all over the place. Definitely subscribe, leave a comment, and until next time, it's always one love.